Hello, we're delighted to welcome Khunying Patama Leeswadtrakul, who is IOC member and Vice President of the Badminton World Federation, to talk today to Host City in advance of her speaking at Host City 2020 on the 8th and 9th of December. We're delighted that you're speaking at Host City, Khunying Patama, and very pleased to be speaking to you today. Thailand has done very well at keeping the number of COVID cases down relatively to other countries. Does this put you in a good position to host events in the near future?
Thank you, Ben. Thanks to the government of Thailand, our country has earned recognition for successfully curbing the pandemic with an excellent healthcare system, preventive and protective hygiene standards, as well as maximum health safety measures from our own citizens and foreign visitors alike. Thanks also to all Thai people who voluntarily and fully cooperate and comply to the COVID-19 prevention measures. This has helped create confidence and trust in our ability to give maximum health care to all participants who will join events in Thailand. Badminton World Federation, or BWF, has granted the Badminton Association of Thailand the right to host 3 top-level international badminton tournaments in successive weeks in January next year. This will be the first time in badminton history that the 3 premier badminton tournaments are held consecutively in one country. I believe the COVID-19 safety was one of the key factors that made Thailand an outstanding candidate to host the 3 tournaments in Thailand. Thailand is honored to have this opportunity, and we will carry out the task at the highest level standard. We will have a chance to demonstrate our measures and capabilities to host world-class sport events during this difficult time.
Well, it's fantastic to hear, Khunying Patama, that events are going ahead, and it's very in keeping with the theme of the Host City Conference, the big restart. Hopefully the restart is finally on the horizon. Thank you for that. You're also chair of the National Reform of Sports, which is a very interesting role. Could you tell us a little bit about that and how sport can help to improve communities and public health?
Thank you, Ben. I am on the National Reform Committee on Culture, Sports, Labor, and Human Resource Development. As chair of the National Reform Subcommittee on Sports, I emphasize on the main principle that all Thai people must have equal opportunities to have access to sports. The purpose is to help enhance public health, reinforce local communities, and promote elite sports. We will encourage all groups of Thai people to exercise and take part in sport activities regularly until becoming part of their daily routine. The long-term outcome we expect is reduction in the number of people in non-communicable diseases, NCDs, like high blood pressure, diabetes, office syndrome, and of course, we focus on development of elite sports as well. As Host City is about event, I would like to share with you a project called Sports Every Event, or SEE. We pronounce C, which is one of the national reform projects. Concept of the project is whenever and wherever any events are organized, appropriate kinds of sport will always be a part of their activities. Even though the event is held in the shopping mall, we can offer some kinds of sports like boxing, badminton, table tennis in the event for people to enjoy. We will bring sports to people. Another example for sports national reform projects is Sport Street, which will take place in every province all over Thailand.
Mm.
Each province will select a section of street, a normal street with traffic, when at a certain period of time during the week, close and turn to section of street into Sport Street, where people gather to play sports they like. For example, Thai kickboxing, takraw, aerobic exercise, basketball, handball, chairball. Sport Street will be held regularly and become a meeting place for people to enjoy, learn, and practice sports. There are a lot more projects, to name a few. Sports equipment banks to provide enough sports facilities for people across the country. Sport City to promote sports and sport competition, to search for young rising stars to the national teams. As sports become a part of all people's lives, people will enjoy good health and well-being. And this will turn help strengthen national public health. Similarly, the more people play sports, the better the community will be. Sports also can prevent youth from narcotics, crimes, and other illegal activities. In all, these activities will hopefully lead Thailand to become a healthy society and provide better quality of life for all Thai people.
That's fantastic work, and very interesting to hear about the sports street idea. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Why doesn't everywhere do that? You're also working to promote some of these aims internationally, for example, through your work with the Olympic Solidarity Commission. Could you tell us a little bit about what that involves?
Okay, Ben.
Thank you.
The Olympic Solidarity Commission provides assistance to all national Olympic committees or NOCs for athlete development programs. The assistance is particularly for NOCs with the greatest needs of it. Through multifaceted programs, as a member of the IOC's Olympic Solidarity Commission and the chair of Thailand's National Reform on Sports, I see some similarity of the objectives of the two bodies. Both of them aim to providing assistances and opportunities for athletes' development and for people to have better health condition and development, among others, through sports. The difference is that national reform of sport is, of course, at national level, while Olympic solidarity is at international level. The Olympic Solidarity programs cover all levels with their world programs, continental programs, and subsidies for NOCs to participate in Olympic Games and Youth Olympic Games. To give clearer picture, some of the programs under the world programs are Olympic scholarship for athletes, technical courses for coaches, athlete career transition,
Mm-hmm.
youth athlete development, and refugee athlete support.
Good.
Under Thailand's national reform on sports, we have projects with the same objectives as those under Olympic solidarity.
Very good.
I then can apply my experience of what I have done and achieved in Thailand to perform my responsibilities as a member of Olympic Solidarity's Commission. In all my work, both at national and international levels, I emphasize on athlete development in all aspects. Besides, I mean, beside athletes, I place an importance on the training of coaches, sports scientists, all sports personnel, and sports administrators. I see that this is a key success for sports promotion and advancement. As for the Olympic values, I emphasize that Thai athletes under my supervision always practice these values in their competitions, in their lives.
That's fantastic to hear about. And also for the IOC, you're chair of the IOC's Culture and Olympic Heritage Commission. And I know that you're also very active in other areas of culture, for example, chairing the Thai Symphony Orchestra, I believe. And so perhaps you could tell me a little bit about what the IOC and the Olympic movement can do or is doing to strengthen links between sports and culture and how those two worlds connect.
Thank you, Ben. This is a close connection between sports and culture, and it is evident that one influences the other and vice versa. Sport enhances social and cultural life by bringing together individuals and communities. Sports can help to overcome differences and encourages dialogue. In Olympic celebrations, host city has to organize cultural programs to add the festive atmosphere of the games. The culture projects and events will showcase local, national, and international culture. It will foster the cross-cultural dialogue among host countries, population, visitors from around the world, including young people and those with diverse interests beyond sport. The Culture and Olympic Heritage Commission is responsible to design and carry out the activities of the Olympic movement that are related to culture. The Commission emphasizes on organizing cultural activities and supporting academic research and inheritable collections so as to promote the Olympic ideals globally, especially among young people throughout the world. The Olympic Foundation of Culture and Heritage, who are in charge in this area, works with museums, research centers, universities, and recognized organizations to develop cultural activities of the Olympic movement. To give examples of the projects, the project called Olympic Sport and Art Contest were relaunched in the year 20 to further develop an active synergy between the worlds of art and sport, both nationally and regionally. The competition is held every 4 years for artists from countries with recognized national Olympic committees. There are graphic work, category and sculpture category. At the Olympic Winter Games Pyeongchang in 2018, the Olympians who are also artists were invited to join the Olympic Art Project, which was held for the first time in the Olympic history. At the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, the Olympic Foundation of Culture and Heritage planned to organize a project called Olympic Agora in a neighborhood of the Olympic Games 2020. It will showcase the worldwide cultural and social impact of the Olympic Games.
Thank you, Khunying
Be
Patama.
all for now, Ben.
Yes, thank you so much, and it's great to hear about just why the Olympic movement is so appealing to everybody all over the world with all different interests, not just sport but also art and culture. Thank you so much for your time today, Khunying Patama, and we very much look forward to hearing you speak at Host City on the 8th and 9th of December. Thank you.
Ben, thank you very much. Ben.